Hi, Wolfie. There's a dog over here. His tail. There it is. You're a good boy. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta put... This is on my PC now, I gotta put my chat on here. I was able to fix the problems we've had with streaming in general. Hopefully. Let me check. It was a frame rate issue. Let me just move around a bit. Just to make sure. Yep, we're good. Alright. Hey Sarge, I'm guessing you already went through 6.55, or you not yet? Let me get chat on my There we go. Got you on my phone. We finally got it working on PC. So, it means I can just get Dawn Trail on PC when that comes out. Which is great. Alright. Let me know, Sarge, if any sounds are too low, too high, and more importantly, if the stream is running well. Ah, greetings, Specs. I saw people were... Ah, yes, people are petting Ajdaya. Hold on. Just gonna... Oh, hey. Wait, was another Freya waving to me? Oh. Hi! Other Freya. Everything's working correctly? I've got the relic for warrior and started the main quest before I have to leave for work. Alright. I should be able to finish everything before I have to go to work. Hello, other Freya. Freya to Freya communication. This is how Freyas communicate. They just stare at each other. Oh yes, and I've switched back to the style for hire hairstyle. I just like it. I'm not sure if it's what I will be keeping. But it's what I'll be having for now. Ah, Freda. One of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Valdesian request your presence to Trelane at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I'd hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Valdesian Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ajdaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there's still much and more for her to see. We're off now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. A slight roadblock? Okay. Oh yes, it's the new relic weapon. One of them anyway. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Freya. I gather you received your message. Please wait here while I fetch Clown Graha. Gee, Raha too. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon after your trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. It's been like months, Cryle. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Erenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you are as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there's someone whom he wishes Freya to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. I'm not sure if I'll be doing maybe I mean, I heard the relic weapon grind isn't that hard. So, I've been able to get several relic weapons already for the first 2 tiers. But I do plan on trying to stream more 14. I haven't been playing 14 lately. I've been kind of burnt out. I've been wanting to take a break. That's what I've been doing. But now I'm trying to get back into it. Something's going on over here. Who am I following me? Oh yeah, I have the Stormblood art book, so now I have a wind-up Yutsuya. Let's change that to, what do I got? Where is she? Where is she? She's in here somewhere. I know she is. There she is. Or next is red. Yeah, I might go for Reaper first. Now then, where is Erenville? Oh yeah, they're bringing back the Final Fantasy XI quest, event quest, so you can get that cool ass armor again. For anyone who missed that.
Erenville!
Oh god, I completely forgot how Cryle sounded. I don't think I've heard her speak in a while.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Let me grab my...
Where did you go?
You spoke in the last patch?
I may ask.
The New World. Tural.
He said it!
You went to Tural. Then the person who you wish to introduce.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Where is she? Where's she gonna be?
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her.
Cat.
The adventurer you
Cat.
crossed the seas to meet.
Cat.
Ooh,
It's me.
You weren't exaggerating.
Cat.
It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tuli Yolol.
It's the
Turan's
girl.
foreign nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course, of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down.
You come. To my you come to home country.
Was it?
We go right now.
You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Mamulja.
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it.
There's lots of information right
My
now.
apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree
Punches him
on
in the
song
spine.
when we've only just met.
Here.
If you
I
have
got my
any
dog right here,
questions,
Wolfie.
I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Why are you giving me that look? You can see like as if you're miserable.
This is only a
I'm giving you nice butt pats. That's what you wanted.
And apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
Valley Armanda.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Golden City. I've heard about it before.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
She's so cute. She's so cute. Not as
I
cute as
advise
you,
not
Wolfie,
to
but
put
still
much
pretty
store
cute.
by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Oh, she's wearing the
Regardless
earring
of what
now.
the contest may entail, it'll be no simple
I just
thing.
realized.
If I'm to triumph, I'll need
Yeah, if after you
capable
make that
and
option.
dependable companions.
I've had enough of Emmett, to be
Work
fair.
together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
We've had 2 expansions full of Emmett. I think we're good. Alright. I get paid just to meet a cute cat girl. Oh, I see everyone's here. All my friends are here. And by that I mean 2 of them. A journey to Tadal. Where is she? There she is. Hi! So where to for a hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. That's the long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take your measure for yourself. Food. Or money. I think I'll take the money. The chance to see not only Terrell, but the fabled Golden Cities besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let's begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. What, fighting her? What? Wait, what? Not sure it might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about the petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they have been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. Oh, there goes Wolfie. And I close the doors. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tadal. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or end before you have the chance to get acquainted. We can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. Apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I'll join you as soon as possible. She's getting the Pictomancer. She's getting the Pictomancer gear, or whatever. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. That's new music, isn't it? Is that new music? Maybe I'm just insane. Invitation. Split my warrior. Nah, it doesn't fit the pentameter. So I'll probably be trying to play more 14 and streaming it, hopefully. Split my shard in 2 pieces. It fits better. Hold on, he's wearing the thing. He's wearing the thing. I need to see how Freya looks in it. Well, as I knew, it does look really good on her. But then again, Freya looked good in anything. Let's take a picture of that. That's the new Mog Store gear. The Woodland something. Anything free. Thank you. Maybe not in anything. I think there's some outfits she doesn't look good in, but almost anything. Hi, Yoshi P. I see he's talking another person into torturing themselves. Wood Warden, that's it. Bourbon Laver. Where do I know that name from? Is he on my blacklist? No, that's another person. Wow, I was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a small hunt. I wonder what preparations she needs to make. We have a loan of a ship from one of the captains, a shitty fellow. I can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us. So we have to take a ship, and I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh, well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt! Come on, let's get going! Several cutscenes with playing sequences. Recommend that you set aside 7 times in entirety. Mission you require to participate in battle. Alright, let's get this one out. Actually, wait. Do I want like a different outfit? Let's see what I got. There, now she looks pretty good. Yeah, it's 660. Well, you got the relic weapon. All right. So you got to be 660. Okay. Oh, that's okay. 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 See if we can change that. Anyway, let's see. 643. So I have more as this. Alright, well, this may be... Okay. Comedy. I got some pieces. I can... Hi, Neela. Okay, how will that do for me? That doesn't seem too bad, but right now I need to focus on getting item level up. Yes, thank you for the pets, thank you. And then, let's see. Oh, we already have a 650. Okay, I'll just get the necklace. 645. Okay. Kill the gods for coins. What weapon do I have? Knight's Wolf. It's 650. Okay. Well. In the meantime, we're gonna have to get that relic weapon going. So we'll just do this. Hey, you're just in time to assist in my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlene revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hunnish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnair. I contacted my sources for local sightings of alien phenomena. Alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead, surely someone will have heard the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yedlimat, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan! I mean, how many... Yeah, And even if we get all that to 650, I don't think that'll get me to 660, so I think I need the relic. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. Ah, the long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the atmosphere we know to have been traveling with Master Cuckoo's comrade. I mean, as I say, I'm merely following in the inspector's wake. You need to be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandehild. Got 1,500 of the other tomes free? I should. I've been, I think I have those saved up. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you at all in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. Stop in nonsense! Clone or not, self-deprecation is becoming an Amandeville man! Exactly, the things you can do are amazing! Oh, I don't know about that. 'Twas you who saved Freya from certain doom, was it not? One not quite as alacritus as mine. Your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Too modest by half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. Strewn over my new... Yeah, Spec's got a twink. Let's see. Currency. Yep, I have more than 1,500. I have 2,000. So I should be good to go for a relic. And to think, I was about to spend it all next time I was on here. Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. Hey, North! We're doing the Hildebrand stuff because the solo instance you have to do for MSQ requires you to be item level 660. So I'm gonna go for that relic. Look for a red-haired lad gathering shellfish. And I've already met Wuklamat. She's great. She's cute. Do I know any apothecaries? In Vidzatan? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. Situations improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. Hi, Delian. Aaron is possessed of a brilliant mind. If you were willing to work with that Aryan truth, I'd employ him in a heartbeat. Alright, work over here. There you are. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to apply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, where it is you sign some kind of trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders and opens a street stall. Not sure it's required, just recommended. So we'll try to get as close as we can to it. If anything, I can always change the difficulty to very easy. After your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Oh-ho! A good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. Yeah, might as well do it. Also, North, I have an inkling you're probably gonna like a part of this. Some hints that you might enjoy certain parts. If what happens, happens, but I have no idea yet. Story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Baharasaf. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasaf comes from a very poor family, and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. Those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at successful trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never soared as well as he'd hoped. So, when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war is the best place to sell medicines. Weren't the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasaf was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's-given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first. Then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Vahundi, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. He's gonna ruin the economy! A name I have heard. He's a rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Tavner, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedlimad. Dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the Gilded Araya into a private abode and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Manusia and Murga lore in Rosatan, yet I recall no mention of its Asura. Well, it's hardly surprising, as a deity of war, she's not well loved by the common folk. Baharasaf is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty. Man, far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. Ahem, if you excuse me, I must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, eh? Our sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Oh! Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. How are you doing today, North? Hope you're feeling better. I thought you destroyed that monster! Who's she? Feeling better? Thank you. Ah, that's good enough. Engine control citizens, this individual wears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times do we teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Listen? What are you on about? Bah, cease this babbling, get out of the way. Lord Venuti's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Venuti, you tried to buy Yeti Mad, so he put you up to this. Curses! How'd you manage to do this audacity plan? You just blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms. There he is. More! 3 more sinister skullmen! Was the doctor a quadruplet? Oh, there she is. I like we came across the idea that the Mandervilles are all like an alien species, but she's still dangerous. She's not an alien. She's just a mother. I still want that frying pan for Dark. I think if they're ever gonna let someone have it, it's gonna be for Warrior. Vexatious vermin, this'll soften you up. Yeah, she's just Julianne. Yeah! Bah! A lucky hit! Ah, she's so cool. Yay, Freya! Do it again, Freya! Freya, no! The goblin! One last pitch. Headcanon's been the same goblin? Oh, no doubt. Unlimited heavy hitter special! But that was my fastball! Yeah, Freya! So cool! I've come to expect Father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here, Mother? A proposition from that merchant Venuti, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. I've already refused Master Venuti once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. It's quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to serve the peace of a public port. Do you think those glasses will finally become like see-through in the new graphics? We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking weaponized root manufactory around here somewhere? Oh, guys, he's coming back. Oh, no! Alien! I know. As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy organic matter as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed the object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A supply of aether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Core, you sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Brandyhild. Even alien starships. 'Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which include the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand correctly, is it possible for Nudies using their repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists and can reliably produce precious metals. Of course! 'Tis the obvious conclusion! That being the case, one might further assume that Venuti is either threatening or deceiving Master Papu's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Oh, poo-poo. Oh, little poo-poo. Oh, little poo-poo. Good to see you, Freya. And good to see you're still keeping company with our darling boy. That blocky lad any friend of yours? Swims out the edges and he'd be at the spitting image of our Hildy. I was hesitant to put stock in unsavory rumors I'd heard, but this unprovoked attack on the port would seem the incontrovertible proof of Venuti's villainy. Threatening Master Papu's friend? What's Partitio doing here? Look, it's Partitio. Oh, you motherfucker. What are you still doing here? Partitio from Octopath Traveler 2, for those who don't know. The Inspector's mother is as monstrous strong as the Mandeville men. Except, that doesn't make any sense. All this talk of threats and he has me worried. I'm given to understand that while identical in appearance, the craft belonging to Master Papu's comrade is equipped with a more advanced technology. That was a smashing hit, Freya! We must confront this malicious merchant at once! If your heart's set in confrontation, you may as well come with us. Louis' invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. Aye, we're soon to finally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting. Oliver needs to be jailed? Yeah, he needs to go to jail. He needs to be jailed. To meet Venudi's pilots have to rise just south of Kajdaya's footsteps. Ah. Out of the way, turtles. It's nice to get back to doing this game. It does suck that we have to wait, like, a few months for Dawn Trail, though. And they said they wanted to come out as early in summer as possible. But that could be from, like, that could be from June to August. So I hope we get a release date at some point soon. I know they want to avoid another Endwalker delay situation, which is understandable. But I just, you know, I want to know. So I can plan to have to work not at all that week. Lord Godbert, Lady Julian. And entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Venuti. I see. One moment, if you please. I should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard and I shall take you there directly. Ah, so pretty! What the fuck? What is that? Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. To drive all the way from distant Ulda, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is! I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Venuti! We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once! Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold. That was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army, we would conquer this and every other land in creation. Sorry, there can only be one Freya Frostfang. Rev would say that's not a bad idea. But I refuse, categorically and emphatically. There is only one Freya Frostfang. Pity, yet anticipated you'd prove an impediment to my ascension. It seems the time has come to test Luge's ritual manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had to clone myself. After all, who's more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? Oh my god. He's gonna fucking summon Asurda. Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival! Excuse me. Nay, Hildebrand, against the primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Why? Forgot the patch is live today. Yep. New patch, baby! Did you not? Yeah, the title of the stream. Smacks. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. So, people got to test out this boss fight. I got some extra stuff to do before we start Dave after work tonight. Gotta beat Rhea Fire Emblem tonight and to finish DQM. Wait, Rhea is in fucking Dragon Quest Monsters? When did she get in there? Alright, so I will give 30 seconds. 30 seconds of looking at the model. Before we begin to fight it. I don't know if it's been 30 seconds yet. Okay. I don't know if anyone's on to who wants to join me, but I don't think anyone is. At least no one watching this right now. You know, like hell with this model. Alright. Let's get into it. I don't know if I could. Yeah. I haven't played Lancer in a while. I mean, they're in spirit. I appreciate it. You know, people got to test out this trial at one of the fan fests. And it is the Frey Reaper's avatar for the fight only. I'm not in Reaper, I'm Dragoon right now. God, how do you play Dragoon again? You jump?
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me?
Oh, I like your voice. Hold on, I need to choose someone to be my, yeah, I'll just give it to Samurai. Oh! She's got Chakram! Oh shit. Do I want to stand in front of this?
Embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish.
Did they get, what's her name? Nidhana? Nidhana's voice actress to voice her? That'd be pretty cool. How's the audio, by the way? Can you guys hear me? Alright? Over, this music. No! Damn. Brutal. I guess I have to pay attention.
Behold the 6-fold blade.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Okay, the latency on that is a bit shitty.
Fury be my strength.
I'll just wait until this goes off.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Oh shit.
Spirit of battle awakens. Hear the gleaming edge. Show me your steel.
No! Damn it.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Ah!
Dark is the lesson. Behold your blade.
Come on!
The face of battle is ever changing. Joyful is your downfall. I will scatter your bones. Will you dodge or will you bleed? You've not time to blink. Show me your steel.
That was nothing, baby! I will give it to the samurai. Yeah, the shot's hitting hard. Good show, Freya. It would seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the Radiant House of that despicable Venuti's wrongdoings. The Divine Asura defeated? Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Who is flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel Master Poo-Poo? No, I did not. It's my friend's ship. What's his name? Pee-Pee? At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did. At first, he pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, to take advantage of my weakened state, he seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. You have to strike first before they show their true colors. As the reactor car has been breached, if it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity! Think, damn it, think! Time to stop the explosion need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship. Because they have no logical solution. So I ran to Hill. You must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Garber similar techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion is to follow your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw. No time to teach you the starship's controls. Brandhild, it is you who must fling me. Skyward, as only a Manderville can! I lost my grip. Reduction velocity. The correct shift in posture should generate an uplift and processional motion to... Yes! I can still make it! Okay. The Manderville Boomerang! The actors go critical. There's no way to save the. There's only one way to save the day. Inspector Brandahill! Our brief time together is more than any detective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends! Is this case closed for Inspector Brandahill? Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandahill has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. Probably in Turlau. You're rescuing me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandahill will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours, and what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, huh? Our home planet, it was lost to a phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for a safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already knew. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Unfortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here on your star? Well, of course you must stay. Nipping! Nipping! I expect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Uh-oh. Well, there he goes. Off to Tadao. Bye. Mommy! Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes. Not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, it's been clear that Lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. So you're not even alien? Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? How do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline may be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy have tapped into that cosmic essence. Dynamis? Oh, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Uh-oh. Every thing appears to be under control here, so I'll just return to the city, shall we? I think it's heavily implied that Julian is a descendant of Godbrand. Can a woman just not be strong without being a descendant of an alien? Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it. You've gone above and beyond for us, Freya, so I'd like you to have one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have duplication facility or other such technology on board. It'll carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. So that's the gift. That's the gift. It's a mount. As for the two of us, we decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to the investigation, Freya. Your unfailing support during this entire deal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracy threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not alien, then maybe it's a product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, and of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job. Alright, man. Oh, and a gentleman to walk with me, orchestrion role. Off he goes. It rains. Enigma remains. Goblin! Hildebrand will return? The Lalafell! Damn. What could it be? What? Oh, Brandyhill. He's back! Alright, so I guess we should check out this new mount. Alright. Yep, here she goes. Freya, no! She's being taken by aliens! Oh! Alright, back in we go. Alright. Do I even have the Majestic Mandeville? No, I don't think I do. I mean, we might have to be, or you prefer this one? Hey, Gover's finally figured out how to perfect his alien weaponry. About bleeding time, huh? We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin. At long last, Freya, the end to our arduous yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight. And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here, not as a dutiful wife or doting mother, as concerned senior partner of Mandeville and Mandeville. Our company's footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials and extra existence, not to mention the rent we're paying for these high crucible facilities. Even if this is the final stage process, that's only one Mandeville weapon out of how so many? Our assignments and replica weapons ain't exactly booming either. So I reckon I need to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with me own two eyes. So let us offer our full cooperation to my business partner as she oversees proceedings. As a sight, seems his lordship lost his cocksure composure. What happened, Godbert? Weren't you just telling me how your ridiculous love made you free to craft whatever you pleased? I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Girl. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the many expenditures Lady Julian will be scrutinizing. Let's move on to the topic of armor argumentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfected weaponry lies in the application of the perfect oil, a substance known as Ultra Mandeville. This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity. Again with the creepy oils. As one might have predicted, the Ultra Mandeville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare meteoritic material. Cosmic crystallites is called. When it came to the method for extracting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conspicuously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Poo-Poo. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of ancient alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. I must say, it is a rather unorthodox process, and one I cannot complete alone. It shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present. I don't like the sound of that. What foppish nonsense are you meaning to foist upon us this time? Oh, nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All shall be explained in due course. ere we come again, we must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. Freya, if you would, pray acquire the crystallite through our usual tomes when hungry vendor. Shall we require 3 goodly chunks? We shall require 3 goodly chunks, one for the oil's main ingredient, and the other to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced mandibuling techniques will not only enhance your armor's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. This is such wondrous transformation. Let us hurry to our tasks. The hammering continues, Mandible weapons. Alright. Let's just go. That's right, I have to fucking take it off. He's out to check. I'll grab his lordship and we can get to work. Come, Mandervillis. Thank you for your untiring efforts, Freya. These electricians are most demanding, I know. We cannot proceed without them. Crystallite of this type is said to have mystical properties. It's ever remote and fused with aether from its journey across the cosmos. You use Godbrand's technique to harness and condense that cosmic energy, that we may extract a single, concentrated drop. This precious liquid is the heart and soul of our ultra-mandrill coating. Well, that's really fascinating and all, but would you explain the goddamn technique already? You need to have us fighting this time? Meditating? Dancing, my good man. We shall perform the traditional dance of House Mandeville together. Crying. In his search for a royal method, Godbrand failed to extract the crystallite's ethereal essence innumerable times. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contacted a friend on a far-off star to ask for advice. Thus, did he learn the theory of compressing crystallite energies by bombarding it with a specific etheric word form. Much like squeezing a lemon. An inspired Godbrand then returned to work, where he experimented with generating waveforms through physical movement. Watching choreography provided the perfect resonance, and lo, Mandeville undulations were born. Oh, and it so happens the far-off star in question was the home world of our own Master Poo-Poo. It was his keen eye that recognized the familiar resonant properties of our gentlemanly dance and allowed us to rediscover this extraction process. Dress it up in fancy words all you want. When I ain't swallowing this ridiculous shite, I think you can extract me with your daft dancing. Ha! Count me out! I come in a strictly observational role, so no dancing for me either. If you both so wish, we shall perform the extraction without you. Actually, Freya, your role shall be most crucial. I'd like you to hold the crystallite and catch the quintessence as it falls. Okay. You see, a lot of chocobo shite. That dance lacks sufficient intensity. For the... Fine. The fuck? It's bloody magical. The resistance is still not strong enough. Huzzah! Our combined performance did the trick! Master Guard and I will take it from here. Let us prepare the vial of Ultra Mandible and proceed with the final augmentations. Aye, you're about to witness the peak of craftsmanship. Now we apply the Ultra Mandible coating. As with the prior stage, the final composition of the oil's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's properties. I shall need you to take a moment and consider well which qualities you value most in your weapons. Critical hit rate and direct hit rate, and then skill speed. Actually, a cool design. The old Freya, the work is done. The perfected art of dedicated artisans. Amander Villis Zagnal. Meteor's tangible reward for all our toil and sacrifice. It's a grand sight, alright? Fighting mammoths, drinking weird booze, and dancing weirder jigs is not a bloody way to forge a weapon, but you can't argue with the result, the end result. There is, in fact, one other favorable consequence to finishing our project. My opinion is what it contains what appears to be a locked recording, and if what Master Papu tells me is correct, our completed mandible weapon should serve as a key to opening it. Shall we give it a try? It's so random what cats are there. If you're watching this recording, they must assume you have successfully brought the mandible weaponry to its completed state. Allow me then to share some of the philosophy that went into the weapon of creations. As I explained in my previous story, the many worlds upon which we Mandervillians resided were laid to waste by an inexplicable catastrophe. The final days, one must imagine. Wish there was one for, like, Japanese cups, so, like, they bring it up to their lips to drink like that. Peace reigns upon this star for now. We can never know when or what men of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus did I endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exacerbate the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, those possessed of both martial excellence and unyielding moral fortitude, has failed, and I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works. That explains how you lost the originals, eh? In the hopes that the deserving hero will one day emerge, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily attained. The fact that you are watching this proves you had the wisdom to pierce my elaborate obfuscations, and to retrace the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I have faith in your judgment. Do what is just and entrust the mental weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace. How great do I know that my motives were aligned with those of my ancestor. So no experience in the final days, which moved me to recreate the Mandarin weapons and put them in heroic hands such as yours. Ah, and 'tis more gratifying still that we should succeed in the task which Godbrand himself set for his descendants. Thank you all for your valuable contributions. I admit, it was a bit of a shock to hear what he was crafting alien designs. We hired the right smith for the job. You know the job isn't over yet, yes? There are so many weapons variants we have left to reforge. I know. Don't get your bloody small clothes in a twist. I'll stick around until the last blow is hammered. As is Ultra Mandeville essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of the high crucible alchemists. It matters not who performs the dance, as long as they do so with gentlemanly perfection and aplomb. It's clear to me now that the Mandeville weapons are more than just a pet project. They're an investment in the future of our world. You have me permission to keep them on the books as an official Mandeville and Mandeville enterprise. Oh, that's a relief. It's difficult to cover the expenses of my weekly entertainment budget. With that settled, we can continue as before. Our most excellent House Mandeville artisan shall handle requests to perfect other weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, our resident expert alchemist will assist with adjusting weapon properties, assuming you supply the requisite crystallite, of course. All in all, it has been a most satisfying experience. My thanks again, and I look forward to our next mutually beneficial encounter. Alright. 647. We gotta do the, Well, that's not 660, but that's what we're gonna have to try. That's a nice, is that a white mage thing? Huh. Hold on. The Blade's Mercy. Huh. Looks cool as Estrella. Yes, she does. Yeah. The one time I actually liked the glowing on a weapon. Baja? I don't know. Alright. Well, Clement, let's give this a shot. And from the stream, but do from those keep free. Yes, thank you, North. Have a good one.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
I'm guessing 660 is going to be the item level you like. They recommend you start
Researchers should be just ahead.
Dawn Trail at.
There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Look! Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, taste my axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
I take it you're the one who answered our petition? Wait, aren't you? You are! Afraid the answer saved our star! But that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once those animals grown strangely aggressive, my colleagues there can tell you more. If you give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Oh, yeah. It'll be nice to go to a place where I'm not as famous.
For good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Hi, Graha. Thank you, Graha. I always know Graha got me. If nobody got me, I know Graha do.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Contents of my petition, I presume? We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. She's kind of cute, though. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days. What's her hairstyle? What the hell? She got, like, the bun? You just has to affect the local fauna. The animals around this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find. A search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you find anything at all, we'd be most grateful if you share it with us. Oh no, she's got the weird ass fucking ponytail.
I'll handle this. Ew. Is that all?
I'm sorry, did she just throw her axe around?
Trail.
Like a fucking boomerang? Is that gonna be one of the new attacks you get in fucking Dawn Trail? Dawn Trail? After Dawn Trail.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
How many AoEs does a warrior even have? Here's the shortcut I'm using now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the pink ponytail. As it's scattered about the ground, there are signs of a fierce struggle. 3 to 4? I'd probably replace one of the other ones. Because I think 5 AoEs might be a bit much.
How do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Roasted. A
I
perk
presume
cooked.
it's even safe to eat.
It's nice to explore more of the countryside.